Lads, welcome back to a brand new video on the In Good Nick channel. I'm In Good Nick, and in today's video, it's going to be all about Crystal Palace versus Sheffield United, a match preview. I used to do loads of match previews, but they took so long to record, so long to edit. So these are going to be short, snappy questions and answers, hopefully. Let's see.
If you don't have a song, you may as well not go to the pub at all.
Lads.
Watch this.
So the last time we played Crystal Palace was the first home game for 12 years in the Premier League for Sheffield United. And it was a little bit harsh on Crystal Palace because Crystal Palace came into it thinking, oh, everyone's writing these off, they're going to be bottom of the league, so it should be quite an easy game to win. What they didn't expect was every single person that was wearing a red and white shirt in that stadium was absolutely bang up for it. So I think we ran out quite comfortable winners in the end. We won 1-0 through a John Lundstrom finish. Yeah, not much else to say. We dominated the game. They didn't have that many chances. We didn't create that many clear-cut chances, but I never felt like we were in danger. A lot of kind of like hopeful balls into the box that we kind of just cleared away like we've been doing all season. But yeah, Palace definitely didn't expect as tough game as what they got. So I've picked 3 players to watch for Crystal Palace. First of all, we've got Wilfried Zaha. Obviously, still one of the best wingers in the Premier League. I think Crystal Palace has priced everyone out of the market for Wilfried Zaha. But he's still an excellent player, and on his day, he can absolutely annihilate you if you let him. We didn't let him at Bramall Lane earlier in the season. He was actually quite poor. George Baldock marked him out of the game, so did Bash. Bash came in and helped him out. And we kind of had 2 and 3 on him at once. So I think if we're going to stop him, we're going to have to do that again. He lost a bit of heart in that kind of second half and went missing, but I don't think he will be in this game, so he's one that we definitely need to watch out for. Then we've got Jordan Ayew. I've never really rated Jordan Ayew, but he seems to get on the score sheet quite a bit when you least expect him to. He's one of these that can nip in and just nick a goal here and there, so if we've not got that switched on, he could be one of them that nicks one of them goals. And for my third and final player to watch, I'm going to go for the goalkeeper. I can't remember how to say his name. I feel so embarrassed about that. Am I even a football fan? Guaita, I can't remember his name. But yeah, excellent goalkeeper. When we played him at Bramall Lane, David McGoldrick missed an absolute golden chance, but he was there to save it, weren't he? I think he was brilliant when he came to Bramall Lane earlier on the season. And he's been really good this season too, like he has done last season. So yeah, he's definitely one of the better goalkeepers in the Premier League. Now next we're on to team news, and obviously David McGoldrick's been out for a few games now. So it's looking like he could miss this one as well. I certainly wouldn't risk him. But it's been bandied about that he's nearly fit. He's not far away. So fingers crossed he'll be back soon. But I just wouldn't risk it. I really wouldn't. And when it comes to Palace, they've obviously got Andros Townsend out. They've got Mamadou Sakho out. And they've also got Patrick Van Aanholt out, which are all 3 players that would walk into their team right at the start of the season. So that's obviously a good thing for us, a bit of a plus. They're all out because of injuries. Then they've got Milivojevic, which I'm expecting him to come straight back into the team after suspension. Then they've obviously got Tosun that's leading the line, with Jordan Ayew and Zaha kind of up there with him. I've already spoken about those 2. Tosun is going to be a handful. He always is. He's not been at his best for Everton in the last few seasons. That's obviously why they've let him go. But for Palace, he's obviously scored already against Man City. So yeah, he's going to be full of confidence, absolutely. Now I'm going to try and predict the Sheffield United starting lineup. Now it's not normally that difficult, but with players coming in from the transfer window, who knows who's going to start? I expect Wilder to kind of keep a similar team. But anyway, let's go through it. So we've got Dean Henderson in the net. The back 6 is pretty much the same. Henderson in the net, Baldock, Ender Stevens, Jack O'Connell, John Egan, and obviously Chris Basham. That's what I'm expecting. Unless Sheffield United bring in a defender that I'm not expecting. Because as we're speaking right now, we've got Sanderberg and we've got Zivkovic that's just come in. So that's where we are right now. I'm on Friday right now. So we've got in the midfield, I'm expecting obviously Ollie Norwood to start. I'm expecting John Fleck to start. I'm not 100% sure on the last place because I don't expect him to put Sander Berge straight in there, but he might do. It's Chris Wilder we're talking about here. He does do things sometimes like that. He's a bit kooky, he really is. Obviously, Lundstrom's been on the bench for the last couple of games. I kind of expect Lundstrom to start in this game, or I want him to start anyway, because we've just signed a £22 million centre midfielder that it could be world class in a couple of years. Why not? Let's go for Europe. But it could easily be Besic, and I think it will be Besic. I think away from home, playing two DMs, Norwood and Besic, and then Fleck just kind of roaming around in front. And then up front, I'm going to go for... I would like to see Mousse start up front with someone. He's been off the boil recently. He's been a bit lazy. But, yeah, I think for an away match like this, we either obviously bring him on for that bit of pace up top, or I don't know, he could start, he could do he's scored goals from the start, hasn't he, away from home this season. So yeah, I'd like to see him start, probably up front with McBurney, because McBurney was excellent against Man City. But also, if Billy Sharp starts, I'm very, very happy with that, because Billy was excellent also against Man City. So that's my lineup. I'm probably going to go for Mousse and McBurney up top. Even though I don't know what Wilder will do. I don't know. But that's what I'd go for anyway. Here's for my predictions. So, I expect it to be 1-1. I really do. I don't know, it's a weird one. Like, it's one that we can definitely win. It's also one that we can definitely lose if we're not on his game. But I think I'm going to stick in the middle ground. I'm going to sit on the fence. I'm going to go for 1-1. Like I say, I think we can win it. I really do. And if they play like they have been doing against Man City, against kind of Brighton, against Norwich, we can go there, we can get a goal early on and we can defend it, no problem, and try and hit them on the break. Yeah, we can do that, we can. I'm going to go for 1-1 anyway. Now that's for the preview. I'm going to add a couple of little sections in there just for a bit of a laugh. So first of all, we've got players who've played for both clubs. Now I've only got 4 people in here. Now, I've not had much time to put this video together, so please let me know in the comments if I've missed anyone that's played for both Palace and Sheffield United in the past. So let me know, guys. I've got John Pemberton, even though I've not even checked, but the first person that came up when I put Sheffield United and Crystal Palace players was John Pemberton, so I expect him to have played for both teams. Obviously, we've got Steve Cabba. Steve Cabba played for Palace before he played for us. I'm not sure how Palace fans feel about him, but I absolutely love Steve Cabba. Got us promoted to the Premier League. Same with the next one, which is obviously Neil Shipley. Played in the same team as Steve Cabba. Neil Shipley got Palace promoted in the playoffs quite a long time ago. Well, that was before us, so obviously if he got us promoted a long time ago, well, it was 12 years ago, weren't it? It must have been way more than that. And finally, Sean Derry, an absolute nothing of a player. Like, I didn't really like him. Bit of a thug, isn't he? But I think he played for Palace for a lot longer than they did for us anyway. So Palace fans might have a bit of something for him. So yeah, those are the 4 players. Like I say, if I've missed anyone, please let me know in the comments right now, because I guarantee I'll have missed loads of them. Like I said, I had about 5 minutes to put that together. So they're the 4 players that I've picked. And finally, I'm going to put the phone down because I don't need to look at anything for this. It is the most memorable match between the 2 clubs. It's a very sad one for me. I think I probably brought it up when I did the preview for the Bramall Lane match. It was 1997. I was 10 years old and I had my first taste of absolute, utter disappointment for my football club, Sheffield United. I've had a lot of that since, but you always remember your first time, if you like. It was the 90 plus minute, I want to say. It could have been the 87th, 88th, 89th. It was very late on in the game. David Hopkins picked the ball up on the edge of the box, curled it into the very top corner, and I have not mentioned, have I? It was a playoff final. It was the first playoff final that I think we've been in since the playoffs were introduced. Yeah, it was definitely my first playoff final. Yeah, so that was very, very upsetting. But we're not there anymore. We're now in the Premier League. We're above Palace, if I'm right thinking. Yeah, I'm sure we are. Let's play like we've played all season long, and let's go and win this game. Come on, you Blades. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. And if my content is something that you might like to see more of in the future, hit the subscribe button with notifications turned on. Oh yeah, and stay good, Nick.